She closed her eyes for a moment, then everything changed. Ayo had only wanted to blink away the smoke that stung her eyes. But when she opened them, the streets of Lagos no longer buzzed with car horns and hawkers. Instead, the air was thick with silence, the danfo buses frozen in place, and the people, every single person, stood still like clay statues. Her bag slipped from her hand. She whispered, "Oluwa mi," but her voice was the only sound alive. Ayo wasn't a child anymore. She was 23, smart, with her braids tied in a neat bun, and known in her neighborhood as the girl who always rushed everywhere. Yet here she was, the entire city holding its breath, except for her. Then she heard it. Click, click, click. Footsteps. Slow, deliberate, heavy like drums in the night. She spun. Between two still Kiki drivers, a tall man in a gray agbada emerged. His skin shimmered like hot asphalt in the sun, his eyes gold and hungry. "You have wandered into the in-between," he said, voice rough like gravel dragged on concrete. "And once you see the stillness, you cannot return unchanged." Ayo shook her head. "This is madness." "I just closed my eyes." "Yes," the man said, "and for that heartbeat, you stepped where mortals fear to tread." He raised his hand, and the frozen hawkers, the drivers, the mothers with trays on their heads, all of them tilted their faces toward her, though their bodies remained stone stiff. Their eyes glowed faintly, as though something else breathed inside them. Ayo's knees weakened. "What do you want from me?" He smiled without warmth. "You carry a spirit you do not understand." It woke when your eyelids shut. Now you must choose. Will you surrender it or wield it? From the corner of her eye, she saw a boy move. Just one boy. A skinny child in dusty shorts, no more than 10, weaving through the frozen bodies. His eyes darted, restless, alive. He rushed to her side, gripping her hand. "Auntie, don't trust him," the boy whispered fiercely. "He is Esuba, the one who traps souls in the stillness." Ayo's heart pounded. "Who are you?" "I am Olumo," the boy said quickly. "My mother gave me to the wind so I could walk between worlds. But he hunts me, and now, he hunts you too." Esuba's gold eyes gleamed. "Lies of a stray spirit," he hissed. "Girl, give me your hand, and I will set the city in motion again. Refuse me, and the sun will rise to find Lagos lifeless." The frozen market woman beside Ayo twitched as though struggling, her lips cracking as faint words escaped. "Choose! Quickly!" Ayo's throat tightened. She wanted to run, but where? Even the sky was pale and unmoving, the birds fixed in mid-flight. Olumo tugged her hand. "Close your eyes again," he urged. "But this time, don't just blink. Fall deep. Fall past the darkness. If you trust me, we can turn the stillness against him." Her heart warred inside her chest. A stranger who claimed to be her savior, a spirit who spoke like a child. A man in gray who promised power but reeked of hunger. The air crackled. The city's silence grew sharp, like it could cut her skin. "Now," the boy shouted. She squeezed her eyes shut. Instantly, heat wrapped her like a furnace. She fell, not onto asphalt, but into a dark lagoon glowing with fireflies. The water wasn't wet. It hummed with voices, 1,000 voices of ancestors. They circled her, chanting her name. "Ayo." Her heart steadied. The boy stood on the lagoon's surface, his feet glowing. "This is where your spirit belongs," he said. "Your grandmother bargained long ago, but the gift slept in you." Until today, a rumble shook the lagoon. Esuba's voice tore through the air. "You cannot hide her from me." A great hand of shadow plunged into the lagoon, trying to drag her back. But the fireflies swarmed it, biting with sparks of light. Olumo shouted, "Ayo, command them. They are yours now." She didn't know how, but the chant of the ancestors filled her lungs. She raised her hands, and the fireflies surged at her call, blinding, burning, tearing through the shadow hand until it dissolved with a howl. The lagoon calmed. Ayo gasped for breath. The boy grinned. You did it. You are no longer trapped. Her eyes opened again, back in the real Lagos. Cars honked. Hawkers shouted. The world had resumed as though nothing had happened. But the man in gray was gone, and in his place, she saw only a fading smear of golden dust on the pavement. She looked around for the boy. He was nowhere. Only a whisper brushed her ear. Remember, Ayo, when you close your eyes, you command the stillness. She picked up her bag, her hands trembling. To everyone else, it was just another busy day. But for her, nothing would ever be ordinary again. Because she knew now, a moment's blink could split the world open, and she would never close her eyes carelessly again.